You get me?
My guy was the clear.
Yo, what's the word, bro?
What was the Lord? Long time no see. I haven't been in the building in
Nah,
a
that's a
minute.
fact. You know what I mean? That's a fact, you know what I mean? I got blicked on the gram. I can't even do my show on there no more, you heard? Yeah, you're drawing choppy. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, yeah, that joint was choppy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, how you feeling though? How you feeling though?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Taking everything one day at a time.
Alright, alright. You know what I mean? How the music doing?
Music doing good. Music video soon coming. Like in 2 3 weeks. Yeah, about 2 3 weeks. I'm not so sure, but in between like 2 to 3 weeks, music video coming, and the
Oh,
EP's
I
coming too.
bet that. Yes, that's definitely the energy. That's what we need to hear. You know what I'm saying? So what got you into music?
Um, Ever since I was a kid, I used to listen to Jadakiss, and plus I love battle rap. So I wouldn't say yes, I did grow up watching battle rap, but before when I was growing up, I didn't really know about that. All I knew about was like freestyle. Uh, what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Loaded Lux and all these when they was doing freestyles. Cassidy,
Right.
all when they was doing freestyles in the rooms, them tight rooms. That's when I fell in love with rapping a little bit. You feel me? Where it's like I was like, I like the shit that they talking about. I like the bars they use, and Jadakiss too. So I just found it. I don't know. I just found it pleasing that someone could come into a room and you could play whatever beat, and they'll kill it
Right.
lyrically at that. You feel me? So ever since then, and then I started watching battle rapping and stuff, and then my brother took me to the studio, my first studio session, my first real studio session. Once he took me to my first real studio session, then everything was working out. Niggas wanted me to be a rapper and all this extra shit. So it started working out.
Oh, I know that's definitely different. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really got that, you know what I'm saying, that natural ability to where they can do something and it stick for a long time, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So
That's a fact.
that's definitely a whole gift. You know what I'm saying? So what was the first
Hell
battle rap that you watched, if you remember?
yeah. Let me see. 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 When K Sean first started, when K Sean
Mmm.
and Tay Rock and them first started with the big DC banger. All right, now you remember the video of DC battling Rex as
Yeah.
a jit. That's when I started.
Yeah.
That's exactly when I started. That's when I started to see it come through, and that's when I started.
Oh yeah,
Because
that's fire. That's fire.
it was right before that. Everybody used to dance and get light and shit. So after I got off of that wave, and I end up bumping into these niggas, and they rap, make music. You feel me? And it wasn't something that was in my area. You feel me? People from my area wasn't doing shit like that. You feel me? People from Brooklyn was. You feel me? And some cats from the Bronx was doing it. I ain't gonna lie, but my general location, people wasn't doing that. People was dancing still. You
All
feel me?
right.
So I fucked with it. I found it more than therapeutic. You feel me? So and it's talent. I like the way how
Mhm.
someone can take a talent of theirs and take it far, and plus not following nobody. You doing what you want to do. Like at the end of the day, people might be like, oh, you not gonna make it, or it's not cut out for you, and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, they still tried. The reason why they still tried because they not trying to be like everybody else. You feel me? And I fucks with that. I fucks with that.
Right.
Being outside the box. I love that.
Right. Right. Yeah, being that's really original, real shit. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Hell yeah.
would you say that like did your environment and the atmosphere that you created for yourself, as far as musically, did that inspire your lyrics and like what your sound is, or was you able to develop that on your own?
Inspired my what inspired my lyrics? Hmm. I would say I would say the only reason why I say no, the only reason why I say my area didn't influence me, only because everyone disses. They do drill music. You feel me? So no, I wouldn't say people around me influence me. No, I feel like now. Don't get me wrong. I do got a couple friends that break break out of the whole box shit where it's all this dissing and shit. I got people who don't do that, but okay, what inspired me? What inspired me to really make music wasn't my area. It was I had a story to tell. I got a story to tell, and I would like people to know my story without saying too much. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, these people like not the fans I got now, but before when I first started, it was like yeah, these people are random and this, that, and the third, but it feels different when you rap about it. When you make a music about how you feel, what you've been going through, like it feels different than comparing to talking to somebody about the whole situation. It just feels different because somewhere, some way, somehow, there's someone who either went through what you going through or have almost did or going through something worse. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we all sitting here and I make music and this, that, and the third. You might not fuck with my music because you don't go through what I go through. You feel me? But me making it a song and stuff like that, it gives me a chance. It gives me a chance to get my story worldwide, so people from the other side who's not from the Bronx, who's not from the South Bronx and stuff, can understand how it is growing up there, how it is being in the hood and surviving. You feel me? Because a lot of people, a lot of hoods is different. A lot of places is different. You feel me? So from the outside looking in, people might be like, "Oh, New York crazy." New York is crazy, but niggas be like, "Oh, it's crazy." This, that, and the third. I don't get how y'all can live there. This, that, and the third. And me making music gives you insight on how it is to live there, how it is to go to school there, how it is for the problems I go through on a day-to-day basis. Because at the end of the day, like a lot of people, not saying a lot of people, but there's a couple people who are suicidal due to the things they go through and not being able to talk to people. You feel me? So just because I talk to you, don't and you're not listening, I'm not really what we really doing here. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm just talking your ears off. You're not listening to me. You're not understanding how I feel. You feel me? So it's certain shit that I went through in my life that a lot of niggas didn't. But I'm grateful because it made me the man I am today, and I'm able to talk about it. I'm able to freely open up about it and give people my insight of how shit went down for me.
Oh yeah, that's strong. That's powerful. That's actually the reason why your man became a fan. Like, you know what I'm saying, regardless if it's like some party type shit, or if it's more like a rap. You know what I'm saying, like you actually
Yes, sir.
rapping and
Yes,
shit.
sir.
I fuck with it. Like, you know what I'm saying, you can actually feel that. Like, you know what I'm saying, I'm from the same type of environment. Like, you know what I'm saying,
You
so I
feel me?
definitely get it.
You get to understand because these are the things that people go through and you may not be able to talk about it. You feel, and I'm
Hmm.
glad you hit that. I'm glad you hit that because you just like me, we don't like to talk about our feelings to niggas who don't go through it. You never been through that. You feel me? So
Right.
I'm just like I'm saying, you just sitting down, just taking it's like an autobiography. You feel me? I'm telling you my story, but you don't really get it. You don't really understand how it feels to be in that. You feel me? You just see the biography of what I'm giving y'all, and you just see the outside. You don't know the inside. You don't know how it feels going through that shit. Nigga. You don't like people like this rap shit. It ain't easy. This rap shit ain't easy. The reason why I say it ain't easy because I'm not doing what everybody else is doing. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you got a lot of people who it's a lot of people like us who do what we got to do and really love this music shit, but we just don't follow the wave. And and us not following the wave fuck us up a little bit because we really make music and we really make good music, bro. We make good ass fucking music, bro. Shit bump. But it's the fact that people rather listen to me to hear about who I'm dissing and figure out, oh, he's dissing them niggas. Okay, this, that, and third. That's how it really go, bro. And I'm tired of it. Cause at the end of the day, there's plenty people I got people who don't even listen to drill music at all. They don't even like the genre of and they listen to my music faithfully, faithfully. So I know I'm doing something right. I know I'm doing something right. But I don't hate on nobody. I don't want to hate on nobody. But it's a lot of people who follow the wave and get to where they need to be. You feel me? I would love to be
Right.
where I need to be, but I'm not following the wave. I can't. I can't.
Right, and that's the part they don't get. That's the hard part.
Yep. 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 That's what I'm saying. Like I can't follow that because at the end of the day, I really stand on business. Business is business. I really stand on business. At the end of the day, you can't say all this shit about people, and people, dead people, and then you outside lollygagging.
Right.
How does that work? You feel me? So at the end of the day, I'm not into all that because I know what I do and what I'm capable of doing. You feel me? And I really want to. I don't want to be a rapper. I really want to be an artist. I want to be an artist. I don't want to just rap. I just don't want to make music to make music just to respond to other people. No, bro. I really want to be an artist. I want to sell out arenas. I want to make songs like that. You feel me? And
Right.
I feel like that's not what people think about. People think about the moment, the
Right.
views, the this, that, and the third. Like at the end of the day, it's quality. It's always quality over quantity. You feel me? So no matter how many songs you put out, if them shits is shit, it's shit. But you got a lot of people who are actually shit who get the views that they're not supposed to, but they end up getting that. You feel me? So I
And that's
just
got to
sit
be
back and
following
do
the
what I gotta
wave.
do. That's what you feel me. So I just sit back, do what I have to do, mind my business. Don't try to be like people. Be like myself. That's it. People gonna like me for me.
Right. Oh
So
yeah,
if
that's
you don't
definitely
like me,
fire.
that's it is what it is. Like you just probably don't like me because I'm not in the mix. I'm not in the all like I can be like it's not the fact that I haven't did shit and duh, but who the fuck want to indict themselves? Not
Right.
me. Not me. I don't want to indict not me. I'm good. Like
So
I'm about
right.
to sit here
So
and indict myself.
no, right though, and that leads into the next question, right? So you even specifically say that you got people that really don't fuck with drill music. You know what I'm saying I see a lot of people really don't like drill. You know what I'm saying? Like faithfully, like you said, like they really hate drill with a passion and they feel like
Yep.
I'm saying it's causing a lot of problems and shit like that. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like you as somebody who has both used drill beats and you mean had made drill music, what would you tell somebody just you mean from an artist perspective is actually putting that out there? What would you tell somebody that's you know what I mean to like want to listen to your music but
hmm
they're deterred by the genre? What would you tell somebody?
Um. All right. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. Listen at your own risk. Don't play the song in certain places knowing that they beefing. Don't I'm strictly talking about the Bronx period. I'm talking about Afghanistan. Strictly the Bronx. That's what I'm talking about right now. Don't play such and such music on such and such side. Don't do that.
Hmm.
At the end of the day, yes, you're a civilian, but when that song come on and it's talking about my dead people and no one want to hear that. No one want to hear that. We not. It's a time and place for everything. Now you do got drill rappers who make certain songs that is okay to listen to outside. But for the ones that listen to the songs that's speaking about 50, 100 dead people, listen to that in your house. Don't recite. And also, do not recite none of the lyrics when they speak about someone's dead person. Don't recite that. If you're not in the mix, don't put yourself in the mix because that's what happens. Just because the song say fuck this people, fuck that people, don't recite that. Don't let someone catch you reciting that. Now, we're not saying you can't do it in your house. Whatever you do in your house, you do in your house behind closed doors. But in front of people outside, watch what you do. Watch what you because you never know. You never know if you listening to the op music and the ops is right walking right past you. They're gonna hurt you. Just letting you know, they're
Right.
gonna hurt you.
I think that's the part a lot of people don't get. So that's like the best explanation or just really just the best caution you could put out there. You know what I'm saying that's definitely definitely something that needs to be said that doesn't be
Yes,
said all the time.
yes. Because we're not saying you be like a lot of drill rappers who really be doing the drilling and shit, who really do the drill rapping and shit, not your niggas dads. They got certain songs that is little bit watered down. It slap OD, but it's a real song. It's something that you can promote. You feel me? Not the regular
Right.
shit that they normally do. You feel me? So listen to songs like that. If you're gonna go outside, we're not saying you can't listen to the artist. Just don't listen to that certain song if you on that certain side. For instance, if you got beef with Brooklyn people, don't listen to a Brooklyn rapper talking about people dead from Brooklyn. Don't do that. You're setting yourself up for the kill.
Right.
So just be smart. Just when you listen to certain songs and just like that, just remember you can be treated like an op. Just remember that. So stay on all 10 toes down. Stay 10 toes down. You're gonna listen to that music, listen to that music. But when a nigga pull up on you and tell you shut that shit off, it's either you shut it off or you stand on business. Simple.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, people dead loved ones is people loved ones. You feel me? Don't play with people loved ones. And I feel like that's what people don't understand. Like at the end of the day, that's my dead man's in that song. So I give a fuck if you a civilian. Because personally, if I'm personally putting myself in it, I give a fuck if you a civilian. I'm dead. I give a fuck if you a civilian. That doesn't change the fact that my dead man name is in that song and you recited that. So when I catch you, I'm gonna treat you the same way I'm gonna treat them niggas who make that song.
Right.
That's why I'm like, it get tricky, it gets spooky, it gets spooky. So I just watch who y'all listening to, and if y'all listening to them out in the open, listen. You know what songs to listen to, what songs not to listen to. Now, if you just standing on business and you with that, cool. But you got, and also you got certain people who, how you say it? You got certain people who don't care because they know that you're a civilian. So certain people not gonna crash out behind the civilians, but certain people will. Like for instance, someone died. Someone died in the town, right? Someone died, right, due to a stabbing, right? I don't
Mhm.
know too much about it, but he died due to a stabbing, right? The next day, certain people made a song about it. People who was doing the dance, the civilians who was doing the dance, they got stabbed. Either got stabbed or beat up. Letting everyone know. So you sitting there doing that like, oh yeah, it's a fun dance, this and that. You will be treated like a op. You will be treated like a op. I'm just letting you know. No one giving out because I know for sure, me and my side, we're not giving out passes. I'm not giving out passes, regardless. So you just like if it all depends. You feel me? Now, if you just a nigga who just fuck with that nigga and you listen to their music and you're gonna listen to all their drops, there's nothing I can do about that. That's your favorite artist. There's nothing I can do about that. But don't let me catch you saying them lines because I'm gonna treat you like how I would treat the person who made the song.
Right. That's guilty by
So
association.
yes, yes. Then people want to be like, oh, but they just civilians. I don't give a fuck. You knew what the dance was about. You knew who they was mocking. You know. Stop acting stupid. You know. You can look on the internet and you can see. Don't act stupid. You want to act dumb. Okay, act dumb then. But then when they catch you and they treat you like the op, stand on 10 toes. You don't have to fight back. Don't be beefing with them niggas. Like that's all I can say. Like it's either you stand on it or don't do it at all.
Right. Right. So after that whole philosophy, like, does it still make it a negative thing? Because after explaining the intangibles and the politics, it's not even really politics. That's just that's actual like operations, like how the human
Yes.
actually operates. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So does that make it a negative thing, even though that's normal human behavior? As far as like either making a diss or doing something behind, or like just the energy, like feeling some type of way? Because a lot of people don't like the energy of drill music. Does that
The
make
reason,
any?
yes.
Does that make drill music a negative thing?
Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Okay. Yes and no. The reason why is because Kanye West said, and I believe this. I believe this because I make the music. So no one bash me in the comments because I know what I'm talking about because I make the music. Okay? Okay. So Kanye West was like the 808 makes gives you a certain aura. It gives you a certain feeling. And that is true.
Hmm.
That is true. It make you mad. Like it put you in that time. It put you in that mode. Like I'm talking to you calm, perfectly fine. We all cool. This and the third. I could listen to an 808, and if it's hard enough, my whole mood would change. Rap
Right.
on that beat. You feel me? I know when to
Right.
shut it off and shut it on. I know when and where, and so yes, it can be dangerous, and it is negative because you're letting off negative energy. You understand what I'm saying? You're stirring up negativity by doing that. You feel me? So we're not gonna say, we're not gonna act like the 808 don't give you an aggressive feeling. It does. It totally does. It totally do give you aggressive feeling. But it all depends on how you rap on it. Like for instance, I could rap on a drill beat, but put pain on it. I don't gotta mention nobody, which I don't mention people. I can just write pure pain and use that same aggression. I can use the same drill aggression to get my message across. And that's what I feel like that's what make people fuck with my music because they feel the pain. Although it's on the 808 beat, you can still feel the pain. You feel it because I'm getting aggressive, but not in a I'll beat you up mode. It's more of a I'm tired of this. This is all I got. This is my last straw. And they feel it. They feel that. That's how I would like to continue to make my drill music or whatever. Yes, now for me, I do drill. I do the dissing drill for fun. I only do that when someone mentioned, yeah, yeah, but I don't do it a lot of times because we're not on the same level, and I'm just not into setting myself up like that. At the end of the day, I know what I would do, and I know what the other person will do. You feel me? So if I know
Right.
I'm gonna crash out and I'm gonna do what I got to do to take care of that, why am I putting any of this on the internet? You feel me? So if I feel like you pussy, we not gonna bump. We not feel like if I know you pussy and you talking about my dead mans, and I tell you come outside, you steady going back and forth on the internet, and you don't want to come outside. You get one song, like I tell everybody, you get one song of me addressing that. That's it. Anything else after that is what you take. I'm not gonna do. I don't give a fuck if you diss me. All I'm telling you, diss me. I'm gonna end up in front of your crib. I'm not going this for this. Now I'm not saying. Now I'm not gonna sit here and be childish and say I can't. We can't have a sportsman like battle. I can do that with someone. That's not a problem. I can do that song for song. I can do that. I can be competitive. We could do that. We could do that. I'm not. I love this music shit. We could do that. But when it come to dissing and all that, you go to the internet. You said what you said or whatever. Especially with my last song that's about to drop. My new song that's about to drop. I explain a lot of things, but just a little bit or whatever. You like to talk shit on the internet, do all this internet shit, but don't want to be outside. Cool. I don't want to do the internet shit. So you know what I do? You hear the song, you're gonna hear the song. Niggas gonna share the song. You're going to hear, and I'm making a music video. Oh, there's no way you're not gonna hear the song. Anything after that, because I'm not going back and forth with you on the internet. It's not happening. And no, especially no, I'm not a super fucking tough guy. No, We're not finna do all that because people like to say, "Oh, you acting tough. You think you tough." No, I'm not tough. I am not tough. Just don't fuck with me. Just don't fuck with me. That's all I ask you. Just don't fuck with me. I'm a good person. Stick to myself. Stick to my music. Don't fuck with me. You fuck with me, you get that side. That's it. I'm not sitting here talking like, "Oh, I'm this extra macho guy." No, but I stand on 10 toes and I stand on my business.
Right. That's definitely what I'm saying. That's the energy and like the type of mindset that niggas need because then that's using the negative energy in a healthy manner. Like I'm saying.
You
So
feel
like
me? You feel me?
so for
You can put it to
right. So
football. You was talking shit.
right.
You hit me. You hit my line yesterday, talking about how I was gonna bust our ass. That's cool. Now we here today, and now you feel me? That feud. That feud us to really want to make this competitive. You feel me? Now I don't got a problem with a nigga be like, "Oh, you suck." This, that, and the third, and they want to be competitive. Let's go song for song. We could do that. We could do. I got no problem being competitive. I don't got no problem. I fucking love the sport. I got no problem with it. So I would never be too famous where it's like, oh, I would never do this. I would never do that, bro. I love music. I love music. So I would do a lot of things because of music, because I love music, bro. So all that competitive shit, I'd be into that. Why? Because I love music, bro. I love music. I love the different tempos of beats. I just love it. And like I said, it's art. Who the hell don't like the fact that someone sat there, came up with these words and all this. You can't hate that, bro. You can't hate that. Cause nigga, we didn't
Right.
grow, we didn't just sit there and just magically boom and just came up with the way we was gonna make the song and all that. No, bro. All that take time. All that, you feel me? We gotta feel something. Like for people who make this, well, this is for people who make pain music and shit like that. You gotta really go through something to make music like that. You can't just freestyle off the top. Now you can, but it got to be something you've gone through. You have to go through shit. You feel me? That's the only way people, and that's where I feel like where I did good because a lot of people. Okay, cool. A lot of people like drill, right? That is true.
Mm.
They watch drill. They listen to drill music because they want to be in tune. They want to know what's going on, right? That's cool. But when I make pain music, a lot of people fuck with it. The reason why is because they want to know what I've been through, or they like to hear how I speak about certain things because these might be the things that you went through, but don't have nobody to talk to. Don't got a way to talk about it. You feel me? So you can relate, which I know a couple people do relate a little bit or whatever because at the end of the day, we working, we working. They like we come from the same area, so certain things you will go through and you have to go through. The reason why you got to go through it is because we from that area, like we from the Bronx. So it's no oh this, that, and the third. Like, nah, I don't know what he talking about because I never went through that. You're gonna go through what I go through. A little bit. You're gonna go through what I go through a little bit because everybody like to be like we're the product of our environment, and I feel like that's why people listen to me too because they see how I change. They see how I'm growing. They see how I'm not letting this bullshit be. Oh, this I'm a product of my environment. No, nigga, I'm not a product of my environment at all. At the end of the day, I gained certain things because of the environment I was in. Yes, I move a certain way. Yes, I live a certain way. Yes, but I'm not always ghetto, if that's what they want to call it. I'm not always that. I know how to turn that off. I know how to be in the business rooms and speak proper. Like, so I wouldn't sit here and be like I'm a product of my environment. I'm not. I'm not. I've been through a lot. Yes, I've went through a lot in the community and all that. Hell yeah. But I'm not jacking. I'm a product of my environment because a lot of shit that I see in my environment, I'm not that. So how can I sit there and be like I'm a product of my environment when I'm not that? I'm just in the
Right.
environment I'm just trying to make it out. That's all it is.
Right though. So like, what do you feel as though the biggest impact your environment would have on you? Like I'm saying that goes for anybody. Like if you was to explain to somebody why they are a certain way, you know what I'm saying, just based on where they from and why they went through certain
Mhm.
things. Like I'm saying, how would you explain that to somebody? I'm saying it's like
Okay,
because a
because
lot
I
of people
came
going to
from
feel like they're products of their environment.
okay. Now let me reiterate. Now, I'm gonna say this again. I'm not a product of my environment, but I have traits. That's what I want to say. I have traits. I was. How do I say this? How do I say this? I have obtained certain traits due to my environment. Yes, but I'm not a product of my environment. Just because people selling drugs and they sell drugs in my community, don't means I got to be a drug addict or sell drugs in my community. That's one. Two. The way my the way the way the community affected me was uh it made me not be so friendly. It made me not be so gullible. It made me look for more. It made me strong. And it also made me very independent. It made me very independent because I could see how people would be very entitled to certain things that's not theirs. You feel me? And I've been through a lot as in my childhood and stuff. So we all know we got as a child we run into childhood friends that we can't trust no longer. I got people who switched up on me. That's what gives you certain traits of okay, I don't fuck with this person. Okay, let me not be so gullible. Let me watch my surroundings. You feel me? So it gives you it puts a it keep you on a swivel. It keep you on a swivel. So where anytime, any day, it could be you in that casket. You feel me? So it make you not a sucker. It make you not a sucker. So if you don't know certain things, you'll be gullible. You'll be very very gullible, and you wouldn't be that way if you was a product. If you sat down and watched everything happening in your environment. For instance, you wouldn't trust people because people in your environment is robbing people, doing this, and that, and the third to people. So you're not even gonna trust people like how you would trust people, like how you did trust people as a little kid. You feel me? Like as a kid, we put in a good amount of trust into adults. You feel me? Now
Hmm.
you can't even do that at all. I can't trust you. I can't trust
Right.
you, buddy. You feel me? So like I said, it made me not gullible and it made me strong. That's one thing I would like to tell everybody. It made me strong, very strong. It made me able to go through certain things. You feel me? Because, like I said, a lot of people they suicide themselves. I'm not saying I'm just glad that God is with me each and every day. You feel me? And I've been through a lot where if I tell a person my story and if they was in my shoes, they're off themselves for real, real. So you feel me? So I know this is my battle. I know this is my battle, and some days I may be losing, but it's a lot of days I win. It's a lot of days I win. There's a reason why I'm in this predicament. I don't know why, but only the Lord knows why. But it's a reason why I'm still in this predicament and I am the way I am. Because a lot of people a lot of people shot, stabbed, killed. Like it's different. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we can be into that because we see that every day. We see niggas selling drugs every day. We see niggas running down on niggas every day. We see niggas dissing every day. So it's so easy to get dragged into those things. You feel me? So it, being from the Bronx, man, it just made me look at people different. It made me realize certain things, and it also made me realize what people are capable of, no matter what their age is. You feel me? So It did good for me,
Yeah,
but
no,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like I didn't have bad times. I had bad times. I had bad times, but it's something about living in the Bronx and seeing certain shit. It make you strong. It make you strong.
so say if you were to grow up in the suburbs where there's a low crime rate and the most that you will see is like a drunk nigga at the bar causing public disturbance, how
I'll be
would you
extra
be able to
friendly.
develop? How would you be able to develop as that? That's what I'm saying. So now you would trust a lot of people, and you would. I'm saying like you would be friendly and shit like that. So how would somebody be able to develop your mindset if they come from that area?
They won't. It's either you've been there. It's either you've been in it, or you got to go through it. That's all. For instance, you can't tell you. You could sit there and be like, you strong enough to be a soldier. You strong enough to be in the military. But when time comes and they put you in that, you see what your body can and can't do. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you may think that you can do what I do, or feel how I feel, and interpret things like how I interpret things, but you won't, because I seen things in my community that you've never seen. So, for instance, beside that, all this, it's certain things you got to be in order to have that certain mindset set, where it's like, okay, I can't trust this people, or okay, I can trust them, or okay, I'm gonna keep you at arm's length. Like, you have to go through something to have a reason of why you would keep that person at arm's length. Why would you keep this person close, and why would you keep another person extraterrestrially far from you? It's because you've been in multiple situations, and that person may be giving off the same actions that the other person has. You keep them far away, or you keep them at a certain distance. Keep them where they at. One thing I was told was always, like, how the saying go? Never be mad when someone show you who they truly are. Just expect everybody to be. Now, if I got a friend that be robbing niggas, he rob niggas. I'm not gonna put this, oh nah, he won't do this, he don't do this, that, and third, this, that, and third. Nah, my son will rob you. So I'm not gonna put nothing past him. Expect people to be the people that they are. Don't change people. If you are who you are, be who you are. You coming from the
So,
suburbs, everything. For instance, right now I'm not in the suburbs or whatever. I'm near. I'm near your location or whatever, but it's different out here than it is. But it's different out here than it is back where I'm from. You feel me? We over here, neighbors are actually neighbors.
yeah, they'll wave
Back where
at you, all
that
that shit.
good morning, bro.
Yeah,
I had
they
someone tell me
smile
good
at you.
morning, bro. I had someone tell me
Yo,
good
real
morning, bro.
red. Yo,
I
when
had
you what,
someone flag me down and tell me good morning, bro.
bro, niggas that stopped at the red light. Hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? All kinds of shit, bro. Yes, that's a different type of feeling. Yes.
What? So you know how I felt? I'm like, whoa. People really saying good morning and all that. They being friendly and all that and all that. I'm just like, I can't act the way I act from where I'm from and bring it over. It's just not. It just can't be. You feel me? Because like I said, you don't go through what I've gone through. So you being extra friendly and I'm not being extra friendly, you might think I don't fuck with you, or you might think, you feel me? And it's not that. It's just where I've grown up, how I portray myself, so I don't get stabbed in the back, so I don't get caught lacking. You feel me? Those are the precautions I gotta take.
All right though. Yeah, that's really damn. I ain't gonna lie. I wish, cause like I had moved out. I moved out of the city, but I wasn't like in a super nice, gorgeous area. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
yeah.
I still felt like people move more similar to that than they do in the city. Like, you know what I'm saying, I wish that I was
Facts.
able to understand that before I got there. You know what I'm saying? Because when I got there, like you said, I ain't really fuck with nobody. And that did ruffle a lot of feathers just because
Not even
I
to
ain't fuck
cut
with
you off
nobody. They're
there.
like, damn, why you don't fuck with nobody? But yeah, go ahead.
I had a man, bro. I was in the store. trying to get papers and files, so niggas didn't have that up here. So I go to the store, bro. You know what happened? A random nigga walks in the store, don't know me at all. Asked man for a backwood. Asked him how much it was. The nigga told me how much it was. I was reaching to go get the money, bro. Mind you, he playing a lotto. Son go in his pocket. Take the bread out and hands it to me. Although he see me going in my pocket to go get my bread, he gives me the money and go, here you go. Damn well niggas in the
Yeah.
hood not doing that. You know damn well
Right.
niggas is not in the hood doing that. And I didn't even ask you. But you did that off the kindness of your heart, nigga. Where is niggas back in the town buying food? What? No.
Right. Yeah, man. It's
You
real
gotta catch
crazy
me
when you
on a
see shit
good
like that.
day, nigga. You gotta catch me on a
A
good
very
day.
good day.
Very good day. $5 a pack of backwoods. I'm a freely give you that, and I'm not smoking.
Right.
But that's how niggas think back in the towns. You feel me? So the fact that I seen that, I'm like, yo, nah, it's really different out here. Like and that's when I was like, okay, I gotta flick the switch.
And a lot of people got that switch and they don't realize that. I mean, a lot of people, they don't realize that there's a positive and a negative, or at least as far as like that masculine and more feminine type energy, even though that's not really feminine, it's just the words that they use. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like in that more lenient type energy and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And there's the more aggressive, more secluded type shit, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't know the difference between that. Like, you know what I'm saying, niggas that think that they soft and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
So what do you think that psychology comes from within itself, just being able to develop those different types of mindsets? You know what I'm saying, because those is two different areas. You know what I'm saying, the same stuff can happen, but the stuff
Don't let it.
doesn't really happen. You know what I'm
You
saying?
want me to put y'all on? I'm gonna put y'all on. Don't let a nigga trick you out the streets. Just cause he say he about that and do all that. Listen. It's a lot of people I done ran down on. And you was not on the same type of time. You was not on the same type of time. So what you gotta realize is that certain people will trick you out the streets for real. A lot of people who say they on that block and you spin through that block, they not on that block. But guess who they calling? The cops. Feel me? So at the end of the day, and no, I wasn't trying to rhyme that, but at the end of the day, it's like it's real shit. It's real shit. Like, don't put it past nobody. Don't put it past nobody. You get one time. You get one time to check out what that person really like. If they really 10 toes, if they really like that. And after that, once they show you that they really not like that, end it right there. End it right there. Don't be beefing with niggas who don't be beefing with, like, if a nigga said what he said and you pulled up on him and he either ran, copped the plea, y'all don't got no more beef. Don't go looking for that man. Don't go. End it right there. Because no matter what the fuck he says, you got your evidence and you know what really happened that day. You ran or you copped the plea. You feel me? At the end of the day, you wasn't on shit. So I'm not gonna keep. You could say whatever the fuck you want to say because you're gonna keep saying that, and I'm gonna bump into you again. And what you gonna do? You're gonna run. If you see me, see you, you're gonna run. You know what happens? In the eyes of the fucking law, you the nigga who started, you're going to jail.
Right.
Jail. I almost went to jail over some dumb shit because I got into an argument over someone older than me, not an old person, they're an adult, they're just older than me, and they're bigger than me, 6 feet, 5'5". I'm gonna repeat this one more. I'm 5'5", flat. This nigga is 6 feet. The boy called the boys on me. You know what the police told me, nigga? The police told me I had no choice but to go with them. I wasn't getting arrested and shit, but if I didn't go with them, I was going to get arrested. So I had no choice but to go with them. Because, and they physically told me it's because in black and white, basically, since he called, he's the one who's in fear for his life.
Right.
But I ain't threatening of taking your life at all. I didn't threaten your life at all. I didn't threaten your life at all. I said let's use these. You didn't want to use these. So what we talking about? But you call the boys, and I get in trouble, and I ain't put my hands on you, and you started. Come on.
Right.
And you said you been in jail. Come on. Come on.
Yo, that's crazy.
Come on. This is
That's
real shit now. Come on.
crazy.
Come on now. That's the adversary. That's what I'm saying. You can't let people trick you out the streets. They could talk a lot. They could talk a lot, but actions speak louder than words. I know we always was tired of hearing that bullshit. Actions speak louder than words, but it does. It really do. You could say you gonna punch me in my face, but if I see you, you see me, and you don't punch me in my face, what's that about? You feel me? At the end of the day, you
Right.
wasn't on. You wasn't on nothing. Now I'm treating you the way I'm supposed to treat you, and you don't want to be treated that way. So why say what you say? You feel me? So don't let a nigga trick you out your streets. Don't let your nigga trick you out the streets at all. At all. A lot of people will
Right.
tell
And
you
I feel as
be
though,
here, and they there, and they'll call the cops on you.
right, the whole lineup. And I feel like that's like a prominent situation. Like I'm saying, a lot of things that a lot of people, that actually everybody understands. You know what I'm saying? It's just that there's always going to be that two sides of it. But I feel like that's one thing that really shouldn't have two sides, because if everybody understands what's right, you know what I'm saying? But because of what's in black and white, it's going to cause it to go a certain type of way. Like,
Yes.
how do you think that, I'm saying, like, what do you think that somebody could do regardless if they're the aggressor or the defendant? Like I'm saying, in this case, you were the defendant. Like, what is something that could have been done for, even if it wouldn't have been avoided? Like I'm saying, what could be in place different that would have made that situation go better, as far as what after the cops got involved? That way, you wouldn't have been penalized. Like, you know what I'm saying, because I feel like there's something missing as far as just in the world, regardless if it has to do with the justice system, a
I'm not
personal
gonna lie. I'm
thing.
not gonna lie. You, recording, recording it. That would have saved my life. I'm not gonna lie. That would have saved me out of the predicament. It would have. But I wasn't thinking. I really wasn't thinking of that. I'm glad that you pointed that out. I'm glad that you pointed that out. Thank you for pointing that out. It's just
Mm,
people put a lot of shit on the internet that's not supposed to be on the internet. But then again, you right. I was wrong for not having my back. I was wrong for not having my back. For although he started, I was supposed to know better on having my back, just in case shit hit the fan, and we did have to do what we had to do. I covered my back. I had something to cover my back. So
mm.
I fucked up. Yes, I did. I fucked up. I was in the heat of the moment, and I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That's definitely, that's not even a answer I would have expected. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are like against, you know what I'm saying, phones and just recording. They feel like it's a bad
I'm
thing. You know what I'm
against
saying?
it.
But after you putting it
That's what
like
I'm
that,
saying. But thank you for not to cut you off. Thank you for making me realize I am
hmm
against that. If you really is beefing with a nigga, like for real, this is not beef. This shit happened over. It was an argument. That's it. It was a disagreement, and nigga thought I was pussy. That's it. It's not beefing. Now, if you beefing with a nigga, you doing all this internet shit, that's out. But if you into it with someone and you know they'll call the cops, I didn't know that. I didn't know that because the person kept saying they've been to jail. You feel me?
hmm
So like real jail, like they did time and all that. So my whole mind is like, you wouldn't call the boys, but I gotta stop sitting here and projecting just because I wouldn't do it, or just because I know people who wouldn't do it, don't mean that person wouldn't do it. You feel me? Just because that person been in that predicament, don't think that they wouldn't snitch. You got niggas. Listen. Oh, thank you, fucking thank you, Speedy. You got niggas who will stand 10 toes fucking down in jail. Come out and they will still call the boys. They will still call the boys. But some predicament I understand Reason why is because they having a back the same way how I was supposed to have my back that day. You feel me? They know that they know what they've been through, and they know that they'll go back to jail. So what's the best thing to do? Tell niggas that something has to get done the legal way, or I'm gonna hurt him and go back to where I gotta go back to. But since not, they outside. Not, I'ma just have my back, and that's what the fuck I should have did. Have my back, and I didn't.
All right. Yeah, no, that's a good point. You know what I'm saying? That's a very good point because a lot of people don't like the, you mean, the red and blues and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or just at least thinking about anything. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about what could happen. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, you might have to talk to them niggas regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Regardless,
So it's like, yeah,
regardless,
man.
it's okay that I don't like y'all, but in certain situations, you might have to,
Right.
and that's what you might have to before a nigga lie on you, because they will lie on you. They will lie on you. A nigga who sit there and be like, oh yeah, he tough, this, that, and third, y'all get into it. That tough ass nigga will lie on you. What you gonna do after that? Is your word against theirs? And then again, they still win because they called first. That's how this game
All
works.
right.
I physically had had the police tell me this in front of my face. That's how the game works. I literally told him, "You see how tall he is? You see how much weight, how much more weight he has than me? See how older he is than me?" And the police still told me he called first. That's how this game go. And it
Yeah,
and
that's
and it
crazy.
wasn't no coloring shit, no racist shit, but the person came from the hood too, so they understand. So he just gave me he just gave it to me straight, no homo. He gave me the answer straight, and I was like, okay, fuck it.
Right. No, yeah, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, a couple more questions real quick. One, how do you think we can like get out of that? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's a lot of bullshit that like doesn't align right with our life. You know what I'm saying? And our beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Like across the board, regardless if it's judicial, religious, historical, scientific, a lot of that shit don't line up with us. So what can we do to like stay on our path? 'Cause I see you clearly on yours. You know what I'm saying? Like you really, you know what I mean? The locks is locking you, right?
You heard?
I mean, so what was your best advice to be to somebody like us? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we gotta stay on this path, but how would you tell somebody that? You know what I'm saying? Especially the people that lose hope along the way.
We all we got. You got to talk to your number one player. Your like Cat Williams said, you got to check back in with your number one player. Your number one player is you. That's what you got
Right.
to realize. You the nigga who take those risks. You the nigga who want to put yourself in that predicament. Not nobody else. Nobody else. Niggas, now you do got people who will help you, yes. But you got to put in that work first. You got to show people that this is what you want. You feel me? So at the end of the day, a lot of people will stop music. Like, and people in my predicament would stop music because they don't get the numbers they want and all that. Just know people watching. You never might know who's watching. People watching. So yes, it is hard to stay on your path, but you never know what's on the other side if you quit now. You never know what's on the other side if you quit now. You might be doing what people doing. You feel me? Rapping. Let's say that because rapping now is a thing. You feel me? Everybody want to do it. Just because everybody doing it don't mean you can't be different, and that's what makes it hard. Being different. You ain't the reason why you ain't getting the views you want. The reason why your life going the way you it's going is because there ain't people who's doing what you're doing. They may want to be in your spot, but they can't put in the work you put in. They wouldn't put in the work you put in. So at the end of the day, you gotta remember, no one's gonna help you. Remember that. You came in this world by yourself due to your mother. You're gonna leave this world by yourself. So real shit, you got, bro. If any one of these viewers ever been fucking jumped before by themselves and had to put on by themselves, You will understand. You is all you got. You is all you got. You is the person who makes sure you make it home, not nobody else. A lot of people who do that, where they end up, dead. You feel me? Instance, a lot of people got security guards and all that. I don't doubt. I don't go against that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But at the end of the day, how you gonna trust a random with your life that's never been through what you've been through, or just wouldn't put themselves in that predicament? And at the end of the day, niggas could shoot at you. Niggas could really take it there. How we know when this nigga, when shots is firing, this nigga who gets paid to do this is gonna really put on? You gonna catch a bullet for me? No, no, the fuck you not. Don't even attempt to. Nobody who get paid is going to take a bullet unless you're fucking in the Marines or some other extra shit, nigga. But I'm talking about being a security guard, though, a regular security guard for famous thing. You're not gonna catch a bullet for a security guard. No, you're not. No, you're not. I don't want to hear that. Because when shit start ringing, nigga, it's either you, it's something. Now you got some niggas who's gonna serve and protect and do what the fuck they got to do. That's cool. I salute you niggas. But then you got certain niggas who can't handle that. So it's like, why would you trust another nigga with your life? You the
Right.
nigga who's supposed, you the nigga make sure everything happens, nigga. You want something to happen, you want something, you make sure you line shit up to go get that done.
No, yeah, that's definitely some wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I mean, so last question. What do you think? Who would you be if you weren't you? Like, you know what I'm saying, like, cause like I can't really say without the music, cause the music make you you. It's like I usually try to ask people like, yo, if it wasn't for what you was doing, or you know what I'm saying, like, where would you be at? It's like, but if you feel like you wasn't you, and in some parallel, you know what I'm saying, obviously still being the same person with the same conscience, where do you think another person, another version of you is in another universe? Like, you know what I'm saying, what do you think they doing? Because obviously this the life you supposed to live.
Mm. Being a boss. I don't know how to explain it, but like, not like kingpin shit, but like a movie, like a movie,
Hmm.
like a nigga who could, who own a lot of things and could do whatever they want at any time of period. Like I don't know what I don't know what I would be doing, but I know it would have to deal with owning something. That I know for
Right.
sure. It would have to deal with owning houses, or just being a financial wizard, like just breaking the
Right.
code. That's what I'll be. A nigga who broke the code. Like a one percenter. There we go. There we go.
Hmm.
I'd be yeah,
Hmm.
a one percenter.
All right. All right. Shit, it's something you want to promote. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be, you gonna wind up being a 1%, man. We need to hear something, man. What's coming, man? What's coming?
Um I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna give y'all something. Uh Podcast coming, freestyle coming,
All right.
features coming,
Oh shit.
show is coming.
They got a lot going on.
I got a lot going on. I got a lot going on. Summertime
I bet.
music videos on lock.
Mm-hmm. Well, I bet that. You know what I'm saying, I'm in tune. I'm watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
But
sir.
everybody gotta work. You know what I mean? Everybody gotta work. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna, you mean, tap into these battles and shit. Probably do a couple recaps. And you mean, I'm gonna
Hell
let you
yeah.
do what you do.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, gang.
You already know, bro. We gotta do another episode, bro.
Oh
Appreciate you for pulling
God.
up.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Much
bro.
love. All right.